Welcome to Waterford Comics and the opening of the Crystal Beast structure deck, available in store Thursday 29th of September, and as we're an OTS store, we'll have them a day early on the 28th of September. So Adam now is going to open up.
Lovely. Nice box to start off with anyway, nice and colourful. So we get it open here. Comes with a paper playmat, which is nice as well. It has the picture like on the actual mat here, and then on the back it'll show some combos for the structure deck itself, some basic combos to get you started, and then some advertisements to power up your packs, to power up the deck with some packs, sorry. I'll just leave this to the side here. And then the deck itself is down the bottom here. We'll just get it out. Just move this tab up. Give it a little shake. There we are. Nice fresh plastic. And we all love the smell of fresh Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. I'm a bit static, the plastic won't come off my hands. Yeah, there we are. Right, so we start off with a nice ultra rare Rainbow Dragon. This is the original one. This came out in the early 2000s for the Yu-Gi-Oh GX series, so it's nice to see it back. Lovely card. And we have the extra deck monster now, the ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. This card is crazy. When you summon it, it gains 7,000 attack, and if it hasn't battled, its effect is it can shuffle as many cards on the opponent's side of the field back, which is crazy. And the summoning condition is not too bad either. And then we have the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. The artwork on that is really nice too. And then we have the new spell card, Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This lets you summon more Crystal Beast monsters during your turn, so that's very effective with this deck. And Crystal Bond, so it searches a Crystal Beast card, which is really nice also. Rainbow Overdragon, I think this is one of the older fusions, or it might be a new one as well actually. Let's see what this card does. It can be fused. You can banish one Crystal Beast monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the banished monster. So this can defeat your opponent very quickly. So that's a very nice card too. And it comes with some really nice tokens with their character from the original animated series, Jesse Anderson. And then, as some old school players will know and new, it comes with the original monsters from the show as well. So you have Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle, Amethyst Cat, Emerald Tortoise, Topaz Tiger, Amber Mammoth, Cobalt Eagle, Sapphire Pegasus, and the Rainbow Dark Dragon. These all have to be destroyed, and they summon in your spell and trap card zones, and you use these to bring out the big guys that we showed at the start of the video. And then we have some pendulum monsters, so these are just added in because they help with the deck to do combos. And a very strange one I thought was the Hamon, Lord of Strike and Thunder. It can be used, but it's a strange card to see in common because this was a very rare card back in the day. And then we have one of the most important cards in the set, Dimension Shifter. This hand trap is great, and it's very meta relevant, and it's something I'll be using in decks for future tournaments. It's a brilliant card. Contact C is another one. I haven't seen much use for this yet, but it's definitely going to come up eventually. And then two of the most craziest cards to be printed in the deck is Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. People have been looking for this card for a long time. It's had a couple of reprints, but we finally got another one, so I'd highly recommend to go out and get the structure deck as soon as you can, because this card is a must need for every single deck you play. So it's good to see this card come back, so thanks to Konami for that. And Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion, another hand trap that's absolutely amazing. Both these cards stop your opponent from doing their full combos and can give you an advantage in the game, so it's highly recommended that you pick up these as soon as you can. Really nice to see them back. Then we have a quick play spell, Awakening of the Crystal Ultimate. So these are some of the new Crystal Beast cards. So this will special summon a Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Or it can add one of the field spells like Rainbow Bridge, which should be in the deck as well. We'll have a look here now. Crystal Aegis. Target one Crystal Beast monster you control, destroy it, and special summon one Crystal Beast token with the destroyed monster's original type. And it gets placed in your spell and trap zone. So it's another way to get out one of your bigger guys. Then we have the field spell, Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. Really nice to see this card back as well. Rainbow Bridge, so that adds Crystal Beasts to your hand from your deck. Crystal Beacon, special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You must have 2 or more Crystal Beast cards in your spell or trap card zone to activate and resolve this effect. So that's a good way of getting your Crystal Beast monsters out. And then there's some of the original Crystal Beast cards. So this one helps you summon out your big dragon as well. And the same with this one. Pretty much these cards here are doing the same thing. These ones are all for bringing out the big monsters here. These 3 big guys back here. Then we have Crystal Release. Equipped only to a Crystal Beast monster, gains 800 attack, so it boosts up your monsters. Rare Value. Rainbow Refraction. Advanced Dark, the other field spell, so that's for the ultimate crystal monsters to bring out the Dark Crystal Beast monsters. Then we have Melody of Awakening Dragon. Discard 1 card, add up to 2 dragon monsters with 3,000 or more attack, so that's how you search your big boss monsters. Another good spell that I'll be using in many of my decks is Foolish Burial Goods. This is a staple and a must-have for everyone. The same with this card, which is crazy to see in a structure deck again, is Cosmic Cyclone. With cards like Mystic Mine and very hard cards to get over, this is a card you must have in your main or side deck in tournaments. It's very necessary. You pay 1,000 life points and you banish a spell or a trap on the field. And then onto the trap cards themselves, we have Crystal Boon. Special summons Crystal Beast monsters from your spell or trap zone, and you gain life points, so that's really good as well if you're in a tight situation. Crystal Miracle. So when a spell or trap or monster effect is activated, destroy 1 Crystal Beast and negate it. So it's a solemn judgment for your Crystal Beast monsters, which is a nice card to have as well in the deck. It really boosts up the power of these guys altogether. We have Crystal Brilliance. And this card, what does this card do? This card is placed in your spell or trap card zone. Even the damage that you send this card to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your hand or graveyard. And any damage you take is halved. So this can help you in a tight situation as well. Crystal Pair. When a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck face up in your spell or traps and continuous zone. And if you do, you take no battle damage. So another card that'll keep you in a tight situation. It seems like the trap cards are to hold out your opponent so you can get your big monsters out and overall just win the game. And let's see if this does the same thing. Once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. Yeah, so similar thing. And this also target you can control 1 card on the field, return them to the hand, so it bounces a card as well. So these trap cards seem very good, and it's a continuous card, so you can constantly use it as well, which is brilliant. Ultimate Crystal Magic. This seems like a new one as well. When your Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, you can send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand, deck, or face up on the field to the graveyard, and special summon 1 Ultimate Crystal Fusion monster, which is this guy here. So this card is really good for bringing him out, and that's who you want to be seeing for most of your games, especially when you're playing in the in the release event as well. And then we have Counter Gem. We'll see here now. Okay, so this sends all cards in your spell or trap card zone to the graveyard. Place as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your graveyard to your spell or trap zone. So the last 3 cards we just seen is kind of to bring out the Rainbow Dragon and the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon as well. And Ferret Flames. If the combined attack of all face-up monsters in your opponent's control is higher than your life points, make your opponent shuffle face-up monster you control into the deck. That's a really cool card. I've never seen that before. And then we have Metaverse. Metaverse is a brilliant trap card, and I highly recommend it in many decks that use field spells, because it lets you activate your field spell even on your opponent's turn, which is fantastic, and can always give you an advantage in a duel. Then we have a Crystal Beast token. I wish it was a shiny one, but it's nice as a common as well. It's a lovely card, having all the different crystal attributes for the monsters. And then we just have some of the advertisement tokens. for Master Duel Links, Legacy the Duelist, and the new set Power of the Elements. And yeah, that's the entire deck that we have here. Very surprised with some of the cards inside it, and would highly recommend it to anyone starting out in the game, because you get a lot of value for your money with this set.
Okay, that was the Crystal Beast structure deck opening for Wafer Comics Store. Thanks very much, Adam.
No problem.